Good evening, and sorry for the delay. Normally I start at 8, but we had a power flicker, and we had a severe thunderstorm warning for a half hour, which has cleared up for the most part. It takes a minute to get everything back up and running after a power flicker, so let's go ahead and get into Pac-Man on the NES. All right, Pac-Man on the NES. Let's see if we can get it going. All right, there we go. Oops. And there we go with redundant sound. I don't want that. I want to be over here. You're not late. I'm late. I had to reset a bunch of things because the power flickered, and computers don't like that very much. No, 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 no. Get away, get away, get away. So it's hopefully everybody's favorite yellow muncher, Pac-Man. And not a bad conversion, but also not one of my favorites. The sounds are off, and though the maze is fairly accurate, oh, I get so lucky. I need to get these dots. I get lucky like this in the beginning, but later on I am not going to be so lucky. I'm also not going to be able to eat all four. I got all four. Ooh, hello. Come on, boys and girls. Let's see if I can get all four again. I'll get three of them. Get off of me, get off of me, get off of me. Oh, get off, get off, get off. Now, it does play fairly accurate, though, I will say, to the arcade. Though Pac-Man's a little oversized, and if you notice, he goes over the edges of the walls. I thought they did a better job at the remake of Miss Pac-Man, of porting that over. Oh, I get so lucky. I get so lucky. Not what I plan on playing tonight. Some of the games I was trying to play did not want to cooperate with me. But Pac-Man here, he's Old Faithful. He works. Oh, hey, oh, hey, oh. That was dangerously close there. Gotta watch that. And if you look, I do have a graphical glitch in the upper left corner. You can see part of Pac-Man. It's either part of Pac-Man or I'm not sure what it is because I think it's a part of Pac-Man. Well, they did do a fairly accurate, like I said, this is a really good port. Not 100% faithful, but not the worst port. Oh! And they got me. Oh no. Yeah, turnabout's fair play, buddy. I got him! See, and also remember when I played Miss Pac-Man, it was scrolling, and this one doesn't. So they could have made Miss Pac-Man not scroll, but they chose to. And that's kind of what bothered me, is they didn't need to do it, they just did it. Oh! I just ran right up and gave him a big kiss. Ooh, the worst port of Pac-Man. Wow. That, unfortunately, has to go to the Atari 2600. It was a bad port. And you've seen me play that one. You know what? I need to make a list of of when I played all the various games. But I've played Pac-Man on the 2600, and it was on the Game of Day series, and it's bad. Not the worst game in history, though, but it was bad. Also, E.T., not the worst game in history. Activision loves to pump out bad versions of games. Just check out Call of Duty. Oh, there's another little graphical. Oh, no, that's not the graphical glitch. That's the normal. Now, there are very few ports that actually have the cartoon. Wow, they just were all over me. Very few ports have the animations. I think a lot of the computer games may have it. And I'm talking early computer games, the early Ataris and Commodore versions. Yes, Atari produced versions for competitors' systems. They created it. They realized to try and get back what they were losing in the video game crash, that they could make really good ports. And unlike Coleco, who made bad ports intentionally to try and sell more of their systems, Atari actually made good ports of their games for the Colecos and the Atari. I mean, not the Ataris, the IBM and VIC-20s, and Commodore 64. I probably said that one already, and Texas Instruments. So they made all these games under the label Atari Soft. And what's the worst game in Atari history? Wow. I haven't played all the games on the Atari. I have seen almost all of them played, with some exceptions. Uh, oh, I'm done. That's a tough one. Atari, worst game on the Atari. Um, Man, that's a tough call because I did that wrong because so many games were made. I mean, we're talking thousands of games. They're not going to come out just to annoy me. Um, Sounds like he's not going to come out. Oh, I'm trying to think. I don't know. There's basic math. That one was kind of bad because, or I think it was called Fun with Math, Math Fun. I think I have it over in my collection. Which all it did was pop up math questions, and you had to answer the question. So it was like math flashcards. Um, Definitely not fun with math. But that's what they called it. Now they did come out with a racing game, a math racing game called Math Grand Prix, um, which actually I did own as a kid because it was educational. And as you raced around the board, it was actually like a board game. As you raced around the board, you answered math questions so that your car could move forward, and you like rolled the dice. Now that game I have started working on a version for the web. Man, they are like just tenacious. I was working on a version for the web, and I got hung up on some technical stuff, and I need to get back to it. I got the part of the board working and dice rolling, but I never. I have to get back to that one and see if I can't get it a little further along in completion. Now, another game that I owned that was bad was Sneak and Peek, and I own it now because it came as a set of games when I bought it in a lot. And it's hide and seek, like in a virtual house. I see where they were going with it, but it's made for 2 players, and one player has to hide while the other one is looking away, and then the other player goes and tries to find him. That's one of my bad ones. I think I got the basic math, fun with math. Oh, it wouldn't go up. Go up, you little yellow monkey, you. Go up, go up. I don't know why I called him a monkey. I guess because when I used to play Battlefield, I used to yell monkey. Dance, monkey, dance. When I was shooting people on their feet. I planned that one wrong, and it's game over. All right, so I got to try and beat 25,440. 25,440. All right. don't know if that answered your question about worst game in Atari history, but like I said, people say it's ET, but they haven't played every game on the system, so they just want to lump it up there with ET, and it's sad. This would be much better on my NES Advantage joystick. I really must fix that. Gotta go find me some heat shrink tubing. Oh, 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 oh! I did not see that coming. Oopsie. Oh, I'm not doing so hot this round. Oh, I'm a bit tired. And my cats are getting into things that my cats aren't supposed to get into, like always. Oh, the whole point was to get the fruit. Now, if you notice, right here, the ghost can't come up that way. And that was actually in the arcade as well. Ghost will not go up that path. Only in Pac-Man. Miss Pac-Man 1. And that's when you can find bad ports. Because a lot of the ports allow the ghost to go up that way. Because the people that wrote the program did not know that the ghosts were not allowed to do that. I thought, what the heck, get all four of them while I could. Oh, sorry. The ice went down the wrong hole. One of the problems with going live and drinking. Had a little piece of ice in the water. See if I can get that apple. Oh! Hi, guys. Points, get the dots. Da, 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 da. Ooh, that kind of burned. Apologize for that. Let's see if I can get to a key also. The key levels. That's hard. Oh! Ah! He wouldn't go up when I told him to go up. See, I'm telling him to go up. Oh, I may have to take this controller apart and do some cleaning. Yeah, that was risky, I know. Oh! Oh, that was even dumber. Oh! Oh, went back. Oh. What was I thinking? Oh! Man. Oh. That was a little bit better game. 25, 440 is all I got to beat. I can do this. Oh, I'm done. Oh no. I got lucky. I got lucky. Oh, it didn't go where I wanted him to go. Oh, 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 oh. Pac-Man. Bad Pac-Man. Listen to what I'm telling you to do. I don't think I was going to get him. Oh. Really? Don't think I'm gonna. Oh, I got lucky again. I didn't think I was gonna get so lucky. Really? My cats are making noises behind me. Kind of freaking me out. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, my cat's over here. They're about to get into it. They like getting into it. Oh! I was watching the wrong way. Watching the wrong way. But the awesome thing about this is I used to spend gobs and gobs of quarters in the arcades to play this, and I can play it at home as much as I like. Oh. Oh. No, no, no. Alright. Let's just get the dots. Oh, you know what? Let's get the points. Now that might come back to bite me in the butt. Yeah, see what I mean? Oh, sneaky there. Didn't want to go the way everybody else went. But that's okay. I got the points anyway. Oh! Bogus. He turned. I was going down there for that fruit. And I went and got rid of it anyway. I wonder if that's a peach, because that looks more apple-ish. All right. Well, let's switch you back over. Well, that was Pac-Man on the NES. Being a Pac-Man fan from way back when it originally came out in the arcade, this is not a bad port. I still prefer the Atari 7800 version and the Atari home computer version better. They actually are really, really good ports of the game. This one is not bad, but to me it's not 100% accurate. They did to get it on the Nintendo. They did make changes, and they had to. But the one, the sounds are a little off for me, and the controls aren't as solid as I would like them to be either. But it is difficult in the ports of Pac-Man and Miss Pac-Man to get a good solid port of the game where the controls are solid. Some of them, and one of my followers had mentioned it before, is that you could stack moves. Meaning, with Pac-Man and Miss Pac-Man, or the Pac-Man series, when you pushed the direction and you had Pac-Man moving in, you could let go of the controls and he would move in that direction until he came in contact with a wall. But with some versions, if you pushed left and then you pushed down and then left again, what would happen is he would go left, you let go of the controller, he would go left, and then when he came to the first down, he would go down, and then when he came to the first left, he would go left again. He didn't have to run into walls or anything. So it was, you could kind of, it had like a key buffer or a command buffer that would remember the controls. I don't recall which versions have that. I know I have played versions that do. I don't think this one does, or it could explain some of my bad moves. But I don't think this one has it. I graphically, I think it's good. I would have liked a different color for the score where it says 1 up, high score 2 up. That darker red on the black background doesn't work because they didn't make Blinky, which is the same color red. They needed to make him a little bit more vibrant against this black background. So those to me is a little muted. Other than that, the other Ghost, I think Pinky could have been a little more pink. But I mean, other than that, I mean that's kind of nitpicky kind of stuff. Other than that, the game plays solid. It is fun to play. I played it previously with my nephew. He and I did a Pac-Man together. He was my special guest, just on a regular game night, and he loves it. Pac-Man's one of his favorite games to play. Other than that, there's not much more to say. Other than, if you haven't already done so, hit that subscribe button down below. And if you're already a subscriber, hit the bell button to get notified when I go live or when I post videos. I have more to edit and post. The links below to my website. If you go out there, you can see my list of games. You can find a calendar of when I'm going to go live or not go live. You will also find the Game a Day series. I'm supposed to be playing a game every day, but unfortunately, sometimes personal things do happen and I can't make it. Also, I do have, I get sick on occasion, the joys of diabetes. Um, the If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, well, there's a button for that too. Um, Also at my website, and just like in the comments section, if there's a game you want to play, want to see me play, leave the title in the descriptions. Ask me, to play it, and I'll play it. If I have it, if I don't have it, I will try to find it and add it to my collection. Doop, doop, doop. That's it. Thank you for watching as always, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow night for day 106, where I think we're going to keep with the NES theme. We're going to find another NES game to play, and then maybe we'll switch it up to another console the following night. But I'm kind of enjoying the NES right now, so I think we're gonna stick to that one. Who knows? Maybe over the weekend I got some ideas, but I want to keep them to myself. Shh. Thank you for watching once again, and have a great evening.